Hey, what's up, guys? Well, I just got a couple pictures here that I want to show real quick of some cloud ships that are uncloaked and very, very obvious. I mean, this thing, look at this thing. You got clear metal and these, like, I don't know, these, you guys can see it. It comes down, there's like these points, but over here you got these humps. They're like bubbles, and I think there's vents connected to them that spit out these this electromagnetic cloud or fog or whatever. But you can see the metal. I mean, I caught this thing at several different angles, and I'll show you guys. But this was the most revealing one that really shows about half the ship. I mean, you guys could, if you can't see that, you're blind. There's some kind of objects there. I mean, it's a big ship. Look at those buildings, then look at that ship. That's about, it's about 10 blocks. Okay, here's the same thing, covered with more cloud. And then you could see these pointed edges. These are really weird. They're like, I don't know. They're some of the strangest looking things I've ever seen. It's like they don't have a certain shape, but you can see them all over the place. I've caught in these several times. And then you could see those same like humps and vents over here that you saw, and then there's like a little bubble right there or something, or window. But yeah, that's the same craft, just at a different angle. It's more flat. And another one, it was more to the side. See? And it had more cloud. Okay. Yeah, I just caught this, and I was like, wow. I better share it. Wow, you can catch these things like poking out of the clouds. I mean, it's nuts, guys. There's some stuff in here that just blows my mind. I mean, these things hide behind the clouds. See these like steps? It's weird. They're like, it's almost like gears that are hiding in the back there. I've caught in that one several times. And you can see these big clouds, man. They come in the haze from the chemtrailing was also to help mask this stuff. You could see the structures up here. I mean, it's all behind the clouds. There's metal right there. And there, that looks like almost an alien head right there. There's a dot on the forehead, 2 eyes, a mouth. I mean, I've caught several. And then over here, check this out. You can totally see there's like an opening here. It's like a circular craft with like I had a close-up of that. And then here's another one. This is all the same thing. And that's the other thing. These clouds stayed stationary for like hours. And they moved a little bit, but this thing stayed in this spot forever. And clouds don't do that. They move on. You could see the clear structure here with like windows. I mean, these are massive, massive. Okay. This is like a big space station, pretty much. Or I guess floating station. It's not really in space. But yeah, I mean, this is all metal right here. This is part of the craft. And then you even got, look up here. This is real clear. Look at that. You got a craft right here and something. You got occupant right there. I mean, this thing actually goes way over there. And even like a lot of these are cloaked and you don't see the whole shape. You see parts of it that are coming uncloaked that, you know, just the parts that are showing, but a lot of this is invisible. You know, it's translucent. You can't even see it really. So that's why it's almost impossible to tell the shape a lot. You can just see the parts that do show. Like, this is really clear, guys. I mean, I could definitely see something right here with like windows or vents or something. Those could be vents as well. But yeah, it's just wild. See, it got darker, like later in the day, this thing's still there. I mean, what's going on? This is not the same picture. But it's the same cloud, the same thing, in the same spot. I mean, I think some of these are the same pictures, but not all of them. Look at this big object. You know, this is huge. We need answers. You know, it's just amazing. Total blackout. You don't see any of the UFO channels talking about it, but there's clearly something there. I mean, look at this. There's clearly objects here. What are they? I mean, I have a good idea of what they are. I've seen enough of them. I've seen enough of the designs. And there's more of those things. These like bubbles in here that are either... Actually, this thing goes around and then it comes out. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, it's definitely from the images I've seen and designs on there of devil heads, and I've seen the Freemason sign. I've seen the eyeball is probably the most, you know, frequent design or image that you see. It is definitely Annunaki, and their eyes, the symbol. This is the NWOs, the Illuminati's gods who they worship. It is. This is it. Whether it's Nibiru coming in and these are occupants or whatever, I'm convinced that's what it is. And these aliens, they're just demons or whatever. They're the same thing. Demons, fallen angels, aliens, they're all the same thing to me. I mean, I do think there are ETs, but I think these ones are interdimensional, you know, or something like that. Look at this big craft right here. Look at this thing. I don't know. Like I say, no one really knows. But yeah, this is a huge, like, square part. And then they have, like, oh yeah, this is what I wanted to show. This image of a reptilian, like Cobra Commander type. You got the eye, the mouth, and this, like, reptilian type skin with all the bumps on the head. I know it's pretty hard to see, but that's exactly what this is right here. It's a reptilian overlord. It's hard to see, but you got a mouth, you got nose, and then he's got like these bumps all over his head like a reptilian. That's exactly what that is. Let's see if I could try to get a better image of it. Oops, sorry. Okay. Yeah, get a little closer. I know it's still hard to see, but you can almost see where his eyes are. And his nose, his mouth, and it's a statue or something. To me, it looks like a reptilian face. But yeah, very creepy. And I found the same things with grays. And that's the other thing. They have to be the tall whites or something. Because if these grays are just like little robots and stuff, they shouldn't have their images and statues everywhere. Or whatever. You know. But I'm assuming it's tall whites or the big grays or whatever. Look, more of this machinery you can easily see everywhere. Look at these little like corners of stuff coming out right there. I mean, just gigantic. All that machine. Anyways, guys, I want to share this with you. This is when it got like really late, and when it gets dark, the camera gets more staticky. But look, the thing is still there throughout hours. And you guys know clouds don't do this. So, yeah, it's very disturbing. Let's share this. Let's find out. Get our government to tell us what the hell is going on. We know it never happened, but the only thing we can do is, you know, bring attention to the topics and the subjects and get people aware. But anyways, thanks for watching. God bless. Please share. Leave your comments.